Hi, let's talk about panels. Panels are the base coat of each section of your website, and everything goes on top of them. Nothing will stick if you try to just bring it to white space. But panels can be modified a bunch of ways, and I'm going to talk about that. So each choice of panel provides lots of options for the look and feel, and you can create an entire website from the variety of panels and templates of panels and blocks that Builderall provides to you, so that the design work is done for you. All you need to do is swap out the language, put in the text that pertains to your situation, and you're set. Let me show you. When you begin, you'll see this white space that you can't do anything with, and a little reminder that you have to add a panel to start building your website. Over here on Add, you get a choice of panels or elements. Well, panels is what we want. And so you've got a choice of panels. Let's take a minute to take a look at them. So a blank panel is where we're going. And then first fold, you have several choices here. You have a lot of choices here. And these all include large type that Google will recognize as an H1 size font. And that helps Google spot a website worth promoting. So this is great. Oh, look at all the choices. You can start with any of these and then you go on and on. You may well find something that you want to use for the first thing above the fold that your viewer is going to see. There are also business banners. Lots of those to choose from. Beyond business banners, something called blocks are still more kinds of panels. The design, the look is different. Here's a lead magnet, a bridge page, webinar registration, lots of possibilities. Opt-in sequence, something that includes video, which you can swap for your own or take out. You can modify these any way that you like. There are also specific jobs to be done and panels that can do them. The call to action is going to include a button for your viewer to opt in, to click, to go somewhere else. Checkout banners. If you're selling things, the checkout is built into these banners. You can otherwise add it anywhere you like, but these banners already give you a head start. Contacts for collecting information from people. And this little symbol here can be a map. You can jump into Google Maps so you can show your viewers where your business is located. Contents, these are sort of plain and simple, straightforward. Features, what are the features of your website? Here are some pre-built organizations for showing off all the things that your company or service provides. Again, a lot of choices. And anything about any of them, you can still, there's a restaurant in here, you can still modify as you like. Oh my goodness. Features. Footer, every website's going to have a footer. That's where your terms of service and your contact information may live, things to satisfy the Canned Spam Act. Funnel, of course, is if you're promoting a funnel to show people how from awareness to interest to taking action is going to happen. You're probably going to also want a header that lives up top to have a menu and your business logo and things, and a contact us or some sort of call to action button. Different looks there. This is one you're likely to want to make sticky under advanced, so that even if your viewer scrolls down, that menu stays at the top, or not, as you choose. Banners for opting in. Pricing tables. Lots of different looks for that. You've got a team. You can show off, swap in the pictures of the people that do work with you. Testimonials might be organized like one of these banners shows you. Okay, let's keep it simple and go with the blank panel. You can see this turns green at the bottom right, maybe underneath me, and that banner is created. And you can see that when you bring your mouse up, you can see the borders of the panel. So you've got all these different types of panels and a lot of ways you can modify it. Let's take a look at that. You click on the panel, we get our little editor box, and just to be sure, we click on the edit element, and here this says panel, and over here it says panel. And now we can adjust the size. Watch that blue line. There it goes. Now we have a larger panel. You can adjust the background and give it a color. Bright red. But there's also underneath these colors a little slider for how intense that color may be. Occasionally the slider starts out all the way on the left and you see no color instead of this nice rich blue purple color, but you can get 100% of that color if you pull the slider all the way to the right. That one's striking. If there's a particular color you want, or if you use something like a little eyedropper that's available as a Chrome extension, a color picker, you can identify from that the actual hex number, and if you put that in, then you will get that color. You can also, by clicking on the plus sign, choose standard colors that you might want to return to throughout your website. Instead of just a background color, you can also have an image as the background to your panel. Well, I'll just choose one. So this image becomes the background of your entire panel, and everything goes on top of that. Play with these too to see how you can modify your choice. You can change the border and make it a visible border, dotted, dashed, solid, or double. You can choose whatever color you want for the border, and you have to give it a thickness. And you can see, here, I'll make it a different color. There's a yellow border, a red border around the edge of the panel. But it doesn't have to be a square like that or a rectangle. You can have a rounded border too. 30, 30, 30, 30. And now you see I have rounded edges. Parallax will say for another time. Tags, again, more advanced. And under advanced, you can make this panel, especially if it's something like a header, you can make it so it's sticky in desktop or mobile, so that when your user scrolls, that panel stays on top. You can also add an anchor and name it something. Contact us. If you've got anchors on your panels, perhaps you've created your website so that each panel follows the other. Great for mobile operation. People just keep scrolling down. You'll notice I do have a sticky menu up here. So each one of these menu items links not to a different page of my website, but to an anchor at the top of the panel. Click on the menu item, it jumps to the place in the website, which is the top of the panel that I have named the things you see in the menu. And it works really well. So that's how you work with panels. Hope it helps. Thanks for watching. If you've found some value here, please like and subscribe to the Builderall Guy channel. And be sure to check out my website, thebuilderallguy.com. Leave some comments below. Love to get your feedback. Thanks again.